All right, just a little quick bit on Republican hypocrisy. At this very moment, on it's Thursday, Jim Jordan is leading the chamber, the Congress, in a hearing about locker room safety in schools. Jim Jordan, locker room safety in schools. It's like Lauren Boebert, Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Donald Trump talking about family values. It's like a billionaire who didn't need his money to run for president, never needed any money from anybody because he cannot be bought, who's done 100 different fundraisers and different money-raising schemes since he started running. A billionaire, multi-billionaire, who can't come up with bonds for, assaulting, found guilty of rape. But he's the main pick for big religious organizations like the evangelists and, the Christians and the Christian nationalists and the KKK, but it's not communism, it's not socialism, that's okay. And, not racist, but because he made gold sneakers and he bonds with black people because he's got all these indictments against him and he's a criminal, so he's bonding, so he's doing that. And the evil rapists, people who are here to poison our blood and steal our jobs, are his new best friends because he's trying to take over Univision, and he's really being framed with everything, and it's really, really important that this government and this judicial bodies actually follow through with all the investigations, especially the really, really important ones like the impeachments of the President of the United States. Because if anybody is doing anything wrong, and anybody in the families of the presidents are doing anything wrong, or ex-presidents, or ex-vice presidents, or ex-senators, or anything like that, if they're doing anything wrong, then they probably deserve at least an investigation. And follow the evidence to where it lies. And if there's no evidence, or if star witnesses end up being paid informants for the Kremlin, or paid by Kesh Patel, or there's just all fake documents for everything. I mean, that's really, really important to make sure these investigations go. But the 91 indictments and the 4 grand juries that saw all this evidence against one guy, we don't want anything to see about that. We want nothing to do about that. We don't want to hear about the evidence. We don't want to see the evidence. Definitely not before an election, because, if there is something that could possibly be, not a demon rat, Clinton, Biden, Obama conspiracy, then, we don't even want to know about that one thing, because then it's collective stupidity. So, plausible deniability. If we don't know about the evidence, we could pretend we weren't smart enough to figure out that he was a criminal. Right? But we voted for him. We believe we bought a red hat. We bought gold shoes. And we are a subscription service, Trump card, gold member, digital playing cards, Trump bucks. We're all in, baby. MAGA. But Hillary's emails, Hunter's laptop, and Burisma. I know. We've gone over it 100 times and had 50 different witnesses and experts saying that there's nothing there and there was nothing wrong and nothing was illegal. But I know it's there, and that's all we need to pursue to see whether or not, the Bidens should be criminally prosecuted or locked up, next to Hillary and next to Obama for putting microphones in the spying software in the microwaves of Donald Trump, because he's that important. But it's okay. We'll get to the bottom of it, and I'm sure he'll be impeached when we're done. Has logic completely left this world? Or would it be easier to believe that the one man that's making every single one of these claims, that's starting most of this trouble, that actually has all these legal problems, actually may have been who people think he is? Maybe, just maybe, he's the one who's lying about everything? Just that one guy lying about everything. Doesn't that make more sense than all of his ex-best friends and his CFOs and his own kids Well, maybe you should just ask someone who knows him the longest, like his ex-wife. Oh, wait, never mind. She fell down the stairs 3 days before having to testify against him with their children. Yeah, I mean, what was she going to say anyway? I mean, she just, she talked about being assaulted by him when they were married, and actually, Eugene caroled viciously while they were married, and then she had her life threatened and had to change her court filing. Yeah, that one, his first wife, not the second or the third one that he's cheated on and everything else. Not those. The first one that he cheated on and used to beat the hell out of and assault and ultimately pushed her down the stairs. But anyway, we regress. We really need to start focusing on the facts here because, we have someone running for president that, they're running in 2024 that's real. He got some criminal stuff stacked up against him, and so help us God if Joe Biden gets back in an office. I mean, I'm sure Vladimir Putin's going to be right behind him. Really, people, you're worried about Joe Biden. And that last part was sarcastic. I'm not having a Trump moment. Just saying. The hypocrisy knows no bounds. You care about children's lives, but you let Matt Gaetz have a power seat. You care about family values, but we have Lauren Handjob Boebert in the middle of Beetlejuice on a Sunday afternoon in a family theater. We have Donald Trump accused of SA 36 times, and you pretend it's all fake. Conjure up a 15-month investigation against the President of the United States and his family, and every single expert witness says there is nothing there. And none of you, the patriots that love this country so much, America first, country first, make America great again to the core, you have no interest in the evidence that made 4 grand juries say guilty beyond the shadow of a doubt, and you still send your money to a billionaire. And that makes perfect sense to you. Perfect sense. You're okay with that. That's how much you love this country. Okay. No hypocrisy there at all.